On the 8th of July, 2016, an intrepid troop of elite adventurers embarked on a journey, nay, a trek, nay, an odyssey. Journey, trek, peregrination? Expedition. Yes, an expedition into the wilderness. The six of us, joined by a common urge that we needed to get away from work, well, except for the retired finance person, and two teachers on summer break. Joined by the common urges that we either needed to get away from work for a while, or what the heck, we have some time and it sounds like fun. Where was I? Right. The six of us decided to take an expedition into the wilderness of Yellowstone around Shoshone Lake, carrying everything we needed for 9 days on our backs. In the end, we backpacked over 50 miles, crossed the Great Divide twice, endured thunderstorms, sleet, snow, freezing cold, hordes of mosquitoes that attacked us all but ominously surrounded my sister in a sinister cloud. Remarkably aggressive and malicious horseflies. Amazingly frightening and common bear claw marks. Toilets, consisting of a hole in the ground with a wooden box on top for one to sit upon. And we met with squirrels and chipmunks. And an odd marmot that wanted to chew a hole in the back wall of the only enclosed toilet belonging to one of the camping sites we stayed at. To say things were primitive would be an understatement if we didn't have beef jerky, propane fuel, and solar chargers. To say our backpacks were a little overweight would be, well, accurate in most cases. To say it got cold does not convey how cold it got. To say, well, it was fun, amazing, tough, isolated, and we couldn't have put together a better bunch to go with. Day 1 started next to the Firehole River at the Lone Star Geyser trailhead. The trail follows the river to the Lone Star Geyser. Then we connected the Shoshone Trail, which took us over Grants Pass and the Great Divide. After a really good show from the geyser, we again loaded our packs on our backs and continued on to the Shoshone Trail, which took us to the Shoshone Meadows campsite. 8G1 for you Boffo Yellowstone mavens. Our timing at the geyser was lucky, because the geyser was starting its routine as we arrived. So we sat down, rested our feet, and ate our first snack. I had Cliff Bars and jerky. I would come to dislike Cliff Bars over the next 6 or 7 days. 6.5 miles, that's it. It seems like so short a hike, and maybe it is. But we had fully loaded backpacks, we were about 1.5 miles in altitude, and we crossed the Great Divide. We would do much tougher hikes. We were just getting into the groove. Well, that was day 1, 6.5 miles or more, a little bit more than 6, almost 7 miles. We saw a geyser erupt, which was really cool, and now we're about to encounter our first high country thunderstorm.
Oh, that's nice. You can see the porta potty from here. Don't look. Nice.